If you can get to that point, Pisces, you're doing fantastically well, even at the smallest of things, you know, like when you're kind of manifesting or thinking, that would be nice if that happened right now, and then poof, by magic, something similar or close to it happens. Don't dismiss that, okay? You're working your magic. Find your center. I just said that. All right, so find your center. That's what I said. Find your center. Go for the heart so that the mind and the soul and the heart all work together. Okay? Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. Oh Lord, if that's what's going on in the world, we have a lot of work to do. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, well, when was the last time I checked in with myself? So this, we're talking about our magic, Pisces. Of course we are. So, if our magic is our center, we have to make sure that we check in with it. If you look at this beauty card as well, you see that our eyes are not open. Actually, it's not an eye. It's actually nature. That is a leaf. There is flowers. The lips is a flower, you can see. This is a butterfly or a moth. This is a reed or something, a leaf. Okay? Beauty is where you see it. Okay? It's one of those images. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And that's your magic, Pisces. Because we have the ability to see magic and beauty in everything. It's not something you can take away from us. Okay? It doesn't go away. Our gift is to see it, point it out, and then show it to other. I like this. Synchronicity, and again, you have the wheels going. This one has like the spiral, the circle. I love that. The spiral always makes me think of 369, you know, the energetic flow, the vibrations. But again, you have the cogs and the wheels here, such as this. So it's saying that this is all connected. Okay, these two, before I read anything, these two are connected. Tapping into your center and attuning to the divine as our magic power, it's all connected to each other. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence in reality. They're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. And that's what I'm saying. Have you noticed that if you put in like, oh, that would be nice if something would happen, and somebody shows up, gives you an answer, or something happens, and these are the signs I was talking about. Things are starting to happen for you to help you reach your goals. So that's magic. That's magic. That's just as great or as important as having a magic wand. You don't even need it. You are the magic wand. But I've said that before. Sometimes we hold a wand in our hand and go, where's the magic? When the magic comes from within you. The Tower. The lightning strike. You're the one that makes things happen. Okay? I know the Tower means something different. But in this case, it's the power that you hold. Okay? You can bring in destruction, and you can bring in beauty and love. It's been done over and over again, and it will continue to be done for as long as we have free will and the power to manifest what we want in life. We can create situations of chaos. We can destroy or build things. We can create chaos. This is also the card of questioning one's beliefs. As I said, definitions have played a long and a very long-standing role of what we're supposed to believe in, what the world is supposed to take in. And we know that a lot of the things that are being said, or a lot of the things that we were taught, are simply not so. Even if you can't prove it, even if you can't put it in a concrete box and show it with a finger, that is what that is. That thing in that box is spirituality. You know it's there. You know it exists. I feel you stand on the truth of this sword, this Five of Swords. You're above it. You're getting a higher view than being on the ground. But you can see everything and how everything's been, I don't know, kind of fallen apart around. And even now as I'm doing this video, Pisces, I hear stories where they're still trying to tear it apart. Some places in this world we take one step forward and it seems like they're trying to take 2 steps back all the time. I'm not saying that the wheels are always perfectly balanced and sometimes things need to be revisited, but they don't need to go back to what they used to be. You are probably one of those people who understands that. And if you don't, you need to look at both sides of the story. And you know what? Most of the time, somewhere in the middle is where the truth is, or where the truth would feel better. And we have a lot of truth here. We have a lot of people speaking up, trying to get their truth across. Trying to make the other believe that theirs is the most important. There's rarely alignment in that, though. Alignment rarely happens in words. And that's unfortunate. If we could only have a beautiful language of spirit that you could speak in words, that could make everything better. The Chariot came in reverse. Your magic will help you greatly. Please make sure to shine it from within to your surroundings and everybody around you. But please don't expect it to change everybody's life overnight. This is a longer standing journey. The momentum really isn't there yet. But that doesn't mean that you don't know your direction. Okay? You know where you're going. You know the power of the way you have seen the truth, in the way you adapt the life, the way you embrace the light, the way you attune to spirit, the magic that you've created, and where it's gotten you so far. So it's time for you to harness your resources to get where you want to go. Sometimes it's tempting to get stuck in a drama of the world, of the growing pains. I'll call it the growing pains of the world. But you are in tune with the magic. You're starting to see where some people are still thinking that towers are happening to them. You are understanding that they're happening for them. And sometimes you're creating your own towers. You can see above that. Okay? But some are not so close to seeing that light. They're not understanding the point of that yet. Okay? The Hanged One wanted to come out in reverse. So I'm thinking that the time of limbo is drawing to a close. Because unlike before, instead of people taking like a whole bunch of steps back, I feel that when something happens, there's a renewed momentum in the enlightened and awakened people of the world that are trying to make things happen, right? The Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse is having to release control, okay? So the stronghold or the control of the world, see, you see underneath there with this? It's causing a little bit of havoc because people are realizing that well, they're not realizing, they feel like they're losing control, while we know that control is the last thing that will help you on your journey. Flowing with it is a lot better. Trusting in yourself is a lot better. Needing to control a situation is not trusting it to unfold by itself. It's not trusting yourself to have made the right decisions. It's double checking everything twice. It's micromanaging the universe, thinking that nothing happens for a reason, that you have to control every minute little direction, and we know that's not the case. It has a lot more to do with just focusing on what focusing on our energies and our vibrations. And just being easy with the kind of decisions we make. Instead of constantly questioning every single thing. Ooh. Yeah. The Emperor. All these cards, I keep seeing if they're reversed, they're not. The Emperor, the stability, it's in reverse. They're poppies. It's definitely something with control here, Pisces. It's something that has to do with trying to control things, trying to have an authority figure on everything, having people trying to control. There's too much control. There's too much. It's too much about who has the reins. And as they're losing that battle, I feel that it gets scarier. People get scared when they think they're going to lose control. Okay, underneath the deck you have the Guardian of Swords. I think that's a Queen. I feel the Queen. The Queen again is high above. She's standing up on the sword, such as this bird is. I feel you're just getting a higher view. You're understanding what you're seeing. You know what's going on. You've been around. You've been around. Your eyes have been open to things, right? There's that Fear card again. It was in this one too. Important to you is to keep yourself from this anxiety and fear that you may be feeling around you. Your path is clear. You know where you're going. You know how you're feeling. and out comes the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse, but it's the exact same image, whether it's this way or this way, which indicates to me that it doesn't much matter. Your abundance is here. Everything is lining up. If you look at these cards in a row, you can see the vibrational swirl, that spiral, the alignment of the wheel of light, and then you have this beautiful abundance, and they're all, again, circles. It's like they've shifted from this to, you know, get bigger and then come past the card. Your ship is coming in. I know some people tend to think that's money or love, but it's everything. I feel that it means everything. It's not just those specific things. I feel that it's in areas of your life that maybe you didn't think or would define as abundant and happy, but they're definitely on the way. If they're not already with you, if you're not already feeling these constantly. The Son of Swords in reverse. The Son of Swords is, but in this case he's like, I do believe that's an owl, okay? Which is weird for me because the Knight of Swords is not anybody I consider wise. I consider them a little bit gung-ho, okay? The kind ready for battle regardless of the consequences. And that, to me, that's not wisdom. That's more rashly doing things. So in this case, because this card is showing me an owl, and owls are smart. I mean, they're very, you know, they know, they calculate things. They're smart. Okay. I don't feel this is, I don't feel that you are jumping on it without the knowledge that you seek. Okay? Maybe that's what you feel the rest of the world is doing, but I don't feel that's what you're doing. I feel you know what you're doing. You may feel the rest of the world is jumping on things without really thinking things through. Again, the Ten of Cups. This one came in reverse as well. This deck is not in reverse, but it's coming in reverse. But the cups, again, are the same this way than they are this way. The image is exactly the same. I do believe that was done on purpose, is that your blessings are coming in. I mean, the 10 and the 10, you can't get better than that, Pisces, okay? These are the two best 10s in the card, in the deck. And like I said, it's not... It wasn't like a harried, you know, half-cocked thing that happened. You worked for these things. The Son of Swords in between is in reverse is telling me that it didn't just happen. You and your magic has always been tuned in to this vibe. Okay? Wow, the cards really want to come out in reverse today. Let's see. I'm looking at these. No, these are... I'm just going to keep shuffling. See what happens. Okay. The 3. And... what is this? This is the 5 of Cups. And this is the 3 of Wands. Okay. I'm looking at the images. This 3 of Wands gives me the impression that things were put together, okay? These branches were not a triangle when they began. They were just branches. But when you've tied them and linked them together, they've turned into something more. And the middle almost shows me like a portal opening. Okay? Something out of nothing became something that you can launch, something that you can go through, something that opens up ideas for you to do. And regardless of what happens, you've created something here. For others, they were just broken down branches. Not good for anybody. In essence, they were defined just as plain old branches. But you see, this is again, I feel, who you are, Pisces. That's your magic. You can look at something and turn it into something brand new. You don't define it by what it looks like when you first handle it. You look at it with the potential of something different. And that's what your magic is. That's what the true potential of everything that you do means. The Five of Cups coming in with the Five of Swords is that you're needed very much in a world where people see the cup as half empty, spilt, ruined. You don't see things as such. I see, and it feels like it's raining on this flower. The emotion I get from this card is that you weep with the world when things are not revealed as you feel maybe they should be looking at them. I feel like you looking at something and saying, why can't they see the truth? This is what I feel. So I feel that with the disappointment that comes in the world, as you look up high, as your tears are on the state of things at times. That's also your magic, your empathy, the love that you feel, okay? Your open heart. And I will find the empathy card in here before we go, because definitely. And the moon, it came in your introspection, of course it is, okay? The Son of Cups is the one that has high emotions. Your big heart. Your big heart is playing a big role in this, Pisces, okay? When I started this card came out, the power of empathy. I feel that it does really speak of who we are, Pisces, our magic. That's how we attune to the divine. That's how we see beauty in the world. It's a power to love. It's a power to center. Okay, finding our center. It helps us with the synchronicity. It helps us feel sorry for the world and the way it is and what happens. You have to believe, though, that this will also get you to where you need to go. Okay? Don't doubt it, Pisces. Don't doubt that magic. Okay? We need that strong sense of empathy. And it's because we have the ability to sense and feel. We need to protect ourselves every once in a while. But having a big heart in this big ocean of life is the most important thing you can have. I'm going to leave you with this, Pisces. It's kind of long, and it kind of went deep, and it did touch more on the surrounding world around you rather than your own magic. I feel the Spirit knows how magical you are, and I feel the Spirit knows you know how magical you are, that you are attuned. But it's trying to tell you your space in the world and to just hold strong and just keep at it, okay? Let the world catch up when it can. It will have its ebb and flow, especially with the Son of Cups coming in at the end. It's showing me that the world's going to have, like, I don't know, ups and downs. It's going to feel like waves that's drowning a bunch, and then when it recedes, it gives the world air. And it might go on for some time, but that's just the way it is. You need to hold strong. You're made of water, so you don't need to protect yourself from this. You just simply need to be. I'm going to let you go with this, and tomorrow we're going to get back with spiritual message. I hope you've enjoyed these readings, I should say, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Take care, Pisces. Love, light, and blessings.